Okay,
you're on.
Okay, we're back. And one of the things that I want to tell people about, and we're looking at spokeshaves, is this is a fine woodworking, October 2002, number 158. But in this magazine is a Soup Up Your Spokeshave article by Brian Boggs.
You're good.
And anyways, I'm not going to tell you guys out there all the things that you can do to your spokeshave, but go look at this article. It tells you how to make your spokeshave actually better. And part of it is putting a new blade in it, but a lot of it has to do with just making the spokeshave straighter, flatter, things like that, so all the pieces match up together better. And it's in there.
Okay.
And it's Brian Boggs, so it's got to be good.
Got to be good. Okay, you ready for number 2?
Yes, I am.
Now, the reason this is bought at the same spot, Webster Flea Market, the reason I bought that is it says Stearns on it.
Okay.
And when I came home from the hospital, Mom and Dad lived in Stearns, Kentucky. And so I just had to have it. And actually, I Googled it. And that one should have been the more expensive of the two. And it should have been about $45. And I got it for $30 also.
Yeah.
In Webster.
And so this one probably should be the more expensive one because it's rarer.
Probably.
Number one. I've never seen one like this, Stearns, but I need to just stay right there. You don't have to pause.
Okay.
I'm coming back. I'm going to take the blade out just so I can see what the actual blade looks like. Have you taken it apart?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I've actually put it on that one. I put a slight edge on it, or refinished the edge a little bit on it.
I just want to see what the blade looks like. Oh man. Okay, so this is a blade. I've never seen a spokeshave blade that looked like this before. You know, just the shape and that big round hole in the middle is just strange looking to me. Now, one thing I'll say right offhand about this spokeshave that article in that magazine is not going to like is that this big old hollow place here is going to make it so your blade is not really as solid backed up as you want it to be. And that's a lot of the stuff in that article has to do with, making this piece real flat so it's solid, and even making your blade flat.
Okay.
So you have real good contact between the two, and then making this area flat. So all three of these pieces are flat. And
then by the nature of that, because that's concave right there, that can never be flat.
Well, you can fill it in with epoxy.
Okay.
And I don't know, in this particular spokeshave, because it's, to me, pretty unique and more like an antique than everyday using tool, I would not do any of that stuff.
Right.
I mean, I might, put this keeper piece, on a stone.
Okay, and flatten it.
And flatten it a little bit. And the same with the blade.
Okay.
And, now that I'm looking at it more, there's actually kind of a nick.
Yes, there is.
Right there.
In the spokeshave.
In the spokeshave.
Yes.
And how the heck that got there, I don't know. And whether we can ever get it out, I don't know.
So don't screw it back together yet. Take the blade back out.
Okay.
Now look at the top of the blade, Tom. Is that a second bevel to be used?
Up here?
Yeah.
Oh, flip it over? Yeah. I mean, it's possible that this spoke shave, that this blade, that distance there, might have been the same down there at one time, and they have used up this whole side, sharpening it, and they turned it around to get
To get
more life.
more life out of it. Okay.
And I mean, that is, see, I didn't even notice that,
Yeah.
but that's a great observation, and I like that. And so it's a, you know, it's just like, and this, see, this spoke shave has notches in the side.
Yep.
A lot of the, like this one, the keeper goes in the notches.
Correct.
And so this one, oh yeah, the keeper
Goes
yeah,
into-
the keeper goes in the notches here too. The blade doesn't go in the notches because it has to move.
It has to move.
It has to move. But that is really pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
That I think that's what happened.
Okay.
You know, the person used it up. So this spoke shave has been used, and they've, you know, somehow that spot, I don't know why, but it's wore out.
I saw that after I bought it. I looked at it, and actually I saw it before I bought it, and I almost looked at it and wondered if it had been manufactured that way, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, why it would have been manufactured that way doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
And but how it got like that also is a mystery.
Yeah.
That I don't think we're ever going to know the answer to. Other than it just doesn't seem like it could have wore out.
Mm-mm.
Because when you're using a spoke shave, it seems like if it was to wear out, this plane would just be dipped out.
Yes.
It wouldn't be right in there.
a chunk taken out of it. No.
Yeah.
No. It's just it was pretty. It had Stearns on it.
Yeah. I mean this is a keeper in my opinion. And it's got some kind of maker's mark right there.
It does.
It kind of looks like.
Does.
I'd have to have a magnifying glass in it.
And I don't know what maker marks are. I mean, I know what they are, but I mean, I don't know
that particular
one.
Why it's in that location. But I think this is definite keeper. You can, I'm sure you could make it work.
Actually, at the house yesterday, that was the one I was using the most.
Well, because that one was clogged up.
Kept clogging up on me, right. Said, this is a pain in the neck.
Yeah. And this particular one, it has a very wide open throat.
Yes.
And I don't know about that. Why you would want that. And it's too much time and fiddling around for it to be on camera. But this is one, you know, we or Steve can fiddle with it more later. So anyways, I think that's the show for today. It's been a good one with had Steve as a camera person, and anyways, this new year, I hope everybody out there has a happy new year and can be satisfied with what you have. And I'm satisfied here, and I'm just really happy that Steve's back in town for a couple days, and another Steve came by for a little while too, and
it's been a Steve day.
It's been a Steve day, and so far, I mean, what a new year!
It's a good deal.
And so, anyways, see you, everybody.